So today we're going to talk about what's the deep end that I do not want to, according to Rabbeinu Bechaye and Shara B'tachon, what's the deep end that I don't want to touch when it gets to Parnassah that it could affect me to the wrong way? What's the extent that I could go with in Parnassah? כאשר תבואו פרנסתו באחד מאופני הסיבות שהוא מתעסק בהם, ראוי לו שלא יתרגל לאותה הסיבה. Now, he says over here, when someone does start his parnassah, starts his business, starts working, he says, don't get used to your parnassah. What does that mean? Why shouldn't he get? מתוך מחשבה שהיא הדרך היחידה שבאמצעותה ישיג את פרנסתו. Yeah, someone's good in real estate, and he sees that's going good for him, and someone starts talking to him regarding his changing or thinking about how about you want to move to the diamond district. He's going to tell him, listen, what works for me is the real estate. I'm very smart with it. I'm good at I rely on this. I know how to read it. I know how to read every single state to see where I can invest the best, all that stuff. So he says. So he's putting over here. He's showing that okay, I don't want to move to the diamonds. Why? Because it's not my place over there. But not only that, because I trust and my place is comfortable in the world of real estate. ויהיה להוט אחריה, ויהיה כאין שבוי שלה, וכבול עליה באהבות הרגש. And it's going to be connected to it. He doesn't say regular connected. He's going to be hostage. He's going to be hostage into the idea and understanding that the only thing he could work in and the only thing that gives him parnassah is real estate, his parnassah. And not only that, he's going to be emotionally attached to it. So he's emotionally attached to his work. A lot of people are emotionally attached to the world. No, there's no problem. But the second you become a hostage to the emotion, to that emotion, over there, Rabbeinu Bechaye says it's better not to. Rabbeinu Bechaye writes in Shara B'tachon. He wrote we spoke about this. He wrote it in Arabic. It was translated. This translation is Rav Yosef Kapach. He was a Yemenite rabbi. He translated a lot of artist scripts written. But he writes it to the people, simple Arabic for the people and around the city to understand, read what they read and understand what they're reading. So that's what he wrote to the people. ויוסיף להחזיק בה בדבקות ואפילו בקנאות מבלי לבחור בהתאמת לנסיבות הדומס. Let's say a person is making, he needed X. He needed X amount of money a month. He sees that Baruch Hashem, Kadosh Baruch Hu is giving him biyado ptucha v'rechava, and every guy's giving him with a good flow, and even though he's going very good, he continues. He added a couple more hours in the front, in the back. I'll come an hour earlier, 2 hours later, add another day. And he's making more. So in his eyes, I'm making more money. It makes more sense. But the thing is over here, you're already pushing it. You're pushing what you need. If you're a ben adam of Baal Chesed, we didn't talk about that yet. If you're a person that does Baal Chesed, that someone's going to go, that he goes around the city and he helps people out, takes care of people, and Kadosh Baruch Hu knows this. Not people don't have to know this. Kadosh Baruch Hu knows and sees this is a person that I can give him money. Why? Because all the money I give him, he gives it out. He doesn't keep it with him. Kadosh Baruch Hu sees someone that everything he got, Kadosh Baruch Hu gives him. He leaves it inside with him. Doesn't know how to open up his hand. So God gives him what he needs. That's it. You're going to work more hours. That extra money is going to go for different things for different expenses that you thought you're going to be okay. But the idea over here ties into the same idea that if you don't open your mind, understand, if you don't open in giving tzedakah is not the money is not coming back to you. Because Kadosh Baruch Hu sees you're not a good banker. Why? Because you're cheap. Your people won't come to get a loan by you, and out of 100 people, you permit to 2 or 3. You give them in you're close. You have to be if God sees you're a pipe, that's the best thing to say. If God sees you're a bottle, God fills you up with the money. You close the cap, seal it with the cokes. That's it. You can't do anything with your life. That's it. The Kadosh Baruch Hu sees whatever you need and your family need, that's what you're getting. But if you're going to be a pipe, like a tzino hashpah, Baruch atah, what's Baruch? Brich, le'avrich, to bend over, berich. God sees that you're asking Him in the tefillot. You're always saying in the tefillot, give me atzlacha, give me parnasa, shomei tefillah. You're asking for this. You're asking for that. Kadosh Baruch Hu says, you're saying Baruch Baruch. You're asking me to give me all the shefa. So be a shefa also. It says that Kadosh Baruch Hu does all. Yaakov Chevel Nachalato. So it says there's a pasuk that says whatever Kadosh Baruch Hu does, Magid V'rav Yaakov Chukam Shutav L'Yisrael. Magid V'rav Yaakov Chukam Shutav L'Yisrael means whatever Kadosh Baruch Hu tells Yaakov, it's Chukav Mushpatav. If God told the Jewish people to put on tefillin, Kadosh Baruch Hu also, and we doesn't put on physical straps of leather, but Kadosh Baruch Hu also puts tefillin. God says put tzedakah, Kadosh Baruch Hu does tzedakah with us. So if God sees everything in this world works measure to measure, what's the reason why Yitro, the father-in-law of Moshe Rabbeinu, decided to move to Judaism? Because he realized that this is the truth. Everything is measure to measure. And a person that works lefi midah keneged midah, serious guy, you see him, everything is measure to measure. Kadosh Baruch Hu gives me, I give out. So Kadosh Baruch Hu sees he gives out, I give him. And we're going to be a connecting one pipe with Kadosh Baruch Hu. Let's get back on point over here. כי אז יחלש ביטחונו בהשם ויתה ליבו אליה. So then what's going to happen, שיתה ויחשוב שהסיבה הטבעית, what's סיבה? The parnasa, the natural way of making money, is the מקור הברכה. But what's really the מקור הברכה? Shabbat, הקדוש ברוך הוא. הקדוש ברוך הוא, that tells us Shabbat, tells us tzedakah, that's מקור הברכה. And someone does that, that's going to get parnasa. But if someone's going to start saying what we said until now, until now, he's going to believe in a certain way. The way of life is me waking up early and basically taking away from real life. Enjoy yourself. Come to the center, learn a little Torah, and learn Torah. Sit with your family. Get to know your kids. אלא אף על פי שהוא מזהה שההצלחה והברכה מגיעות אליו דרכה, ואין ראוי לו לחשוב שהיא תועיל לו יותר ממה שקדם ונודע בידיעת השם. ואל לו לחשוב שהסיבה הטבעית עצמה היא המביאה לו את תועלת הברכה יותר ממה שנקבע מראש על ידי הקדוש ברוך הוא. So again, this is something that the person has to work on himself years to understand. You're the whole entire Rosh Hashanah until Yom Kippur, you're sitting, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, you're asking Kadosh Baruch Hu, Kotvenu, Chotmenu, put us for a good year, Parnasat Tova, Zchuyot, Bottom line, the end of right now, the moments of the end of Chodesh Tishrei, you close, you run out to work. You see people adding hours. Why? Because for those 6 days, there was 9 days that I wasn't in work. Well, let's take off 3 days. There was 6 weekdays that I wasn't in work. I have to get back on track. I have to run more hours, push this, push that, push this. But we just, so what we're doing the whole time, it's oxymoron. You're doing one thing, and the second thing is not. The second thing is proving the opposite. You're coming, you're adding more. Okay, I'm doing ishtadlut. Okay, doing ishtadlut. But do you believe that when you sat over here and said that Kadosh Baruch Hu is the one that promised us parnasat tova and Katvenu, Chotmenu, and signed? Do you believe that He already signed for you the amount of money that you're supposed to get the whole year? So if so keep your schedule as is, what it was before. No, I can't say for the shiur. I can't go to the shiur at all. That's it. And for the next month, Chodesh Cheshvan, this upcoming month, I'm not going to come to the shiur. Why? Because I have to catch up on the loss. We'll catch up on the loss. We spoke about on the Chag that Shabbat minus plus minus equals plus. The bitter water, HaKadosh Baruch Hu put a bitter stick, and it was sweet. Shabbat, you spend a lot of money, and you don't work, and it's Mekor Baruch. And you get all the Baruch in the world. So B'ezrat Hashem, we have to move on. Okay, let's finish up this part. וכן אל ישמח בדבקות בה והתעסקות בה, אלא יודה להשם להתעלה, שאשר פרנסו אחר עיסוקו, ולא יכזב עמלו והגיעו. כמו שאמר, יגיע כפיך כי תאכל אשריך וטוב לך. But what should you do? You should say thank you to HaKadosh Baruch Hu that He gave you your parnasah, that you like, you enjoy, that you make, that you make with the money, that connects with your soul, with you. Because the people that work until today, people work and they come miserable to work. So this is you're coming with a smile, you're waking up a little earlier. Say HaKadosh Baruch Hu Ashecha v'tov lach. Thank you so much, and I appreciate this job that I have. I enjoy it. And the reason why I'm doing this in order to make it clear for you to fill it up. I'm making my ishtadlut. And from the way it says Rabbeinu Bechaya over, it says don't stick yourself too much in the parnasah. We do need a parnasah. We spoke already before that someone who does not have parnasah, it says Torah im derech eretz. The best way is Torah with derech eretz. After Torah, why? Because you have to be 24/7 busy. A person that's not 24/7 busy, we spoke about it, that the Yetzer Hara does what? Hits you, knocks you out of the park. Someone sits alone, doing nothing, from there comes shtuyot, or to his head, or to whatever. The second you're an empty vessel, it's always going to be filled up with something. The question is going to be filled up with shtuyot, or with Torah, or at least emtsaim, sibot. What sibot? Business. You're going to think about money. At least that better than the other machshavot, other thoughts that you don't want them to come inside, right? You rather think about certain worries in the parnasah than inappropriate thoughts that come into your mind that chas v'shalom could bring you to somewhere not healthy. So that's what they say in Torah im derech eretz. Torah with derech eretz as one. The same thing over here. It says it's not that we should say always parnasah is bad, parnasah is bad. Know your limits and don't push yourself too much. And with that, enjoy it and say thank you to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Why? This is they're working and you're making for money. There's people that wish that they could learn work, but they don't know, they're not successful. Or they work under other people and they don't feel emotionally that I'm complete or I'm doing what I want. Connected. What I'm saying, the idea over here is that you want to feel 100%. This that you feel that your job is right for you. Say thank you. A lot of people don't think. Amen.